All right, if you're a community leader with a big idea to fight systemic poverty or take on structural racism, then you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to break down the brand new, redesigned 2026 Matthew 25 grant application from the Presbytery of Genesee Valley. So let's jump right in and see how you can get your vital work the funding it deserves. So first things first, you need to know this grant was redesigned with you in mind. The whole philosophy behind it has shifted. It's not about who can write the longest, most polished proposal anymore. It's about getting resources to the people who are closest to the work, the ones in the communities making a real impact. And that intentional change, it makes all the difference. And this is how they're doing it. The new structure, with its really tight, streamlined word counts, is specifically designed to let the power of your idea and your lived experience shine through. They really want to hear your vision, not test your grant writing skills. So if you've ever been intimidated by those long, complicated applications, this is for you. This is your invitation to step forward with total confidence. Okay, now let's get into the practical stuff, the key dates you absolutely need to know. Honestly, understanding the timeline is the first step to a totally stress-free application process. And it's simple. There are just four, that's it, four crucial dates that you need to circle on your calendar for this entire grant cycle. Okay, here they are. The application itself drops on May 1st, 2026. Then your final submission is due by July 1st. That's your big target date. You'll hear back with the funding announcements by August 15th, and then, looking way ahead, the final report for projects that get funded isn't due until almost a year later, on May 15th, 2027. All right, you've got the dates locked in. Now, let's dive into the application itself. Think of this as your chance to clearly and powerfully share your mission and the incredible impact you're already making. You'll see the application structure is really straightforward. It's designed to be manageable, not overwhelming. We're going to focus in on a few key sections where your proposal can really shine. Okay, this is it. Section 2, use of grant funds. This is the absolute heart of your application. In just 175 to 225 words, so every word counts, you need to draw a straight line from the money you're asking for to the direct impact it's going to have. Be specific, be clear, and be passionate. And when we say specific, this is exactly what we mean. Don't just write down program expenses, because that's too vague. Instead, say something like facilitator fees for our financial literacy workshop or stipends for 10 youth participants in our leadership program. See? That level of detail shows you have a clear, actionable plan ready to go. Now, when you get to that overall goals section, I want you to think SMART. You've probably heard this before, but this framework isn't just jargon. It is such a powerful tool to make your goal feel real and concrete. So instead of saying you want to help people, a SMART goal sounds more like, by December, we will train 50 community members in restorative justice practices. You feel the difference? It's powerful because it's provable. All right, here's a little pro tip that's going to set your application apart from the rest. Start thinking about your final report, the one due in 2027, before you even start writing page 1 of the application. Let's talk about why this is such a game changer. Ask yourself this question right now. A year from now, how will you actually prove that your project worked? Seriously, the answer to this question becomes the foundation for your entire proposal. Thinking about how you'll measure success from day one ensures your project is designed for real, demonstrable impact. This slide just lays it out perfectly. Look at the difference. On one side, we will host a financial literacy workshop. That's a good start, right? It's an activity. But on the other side, our workshop will equip 25 participants, measured by a 15% increase in savings. Now that is a measurable outcome. That's the kind of goal that gets funders excited because it shows true transformation. So as you write, start planning for that report. Decide on your measurable goals right away. Think about whose stories you want to collect. Plan to take pictures and get testimonials. If you build these data and story collection methods into your project from the very beginning, I promise your application will be so much stronger and your final report will practically write itself. So we've covered the why, the when, and the how. Now it's time to bring it all together and take that next step, because the work that you do in your community is absolutely vital. And I really want to leave you with this one reminder. This grant is designed for you. Your lived experience is your expertise. Your strong, clear idea is what matters most. Own that. Let it be the fuel for your application. And finally, please don't hesitate to reach out. Here is the email for any questions you might have and, of course, for submitting your final application. The team really wants to hear from you, and they're ready to help you succeed. And that pretty much brings us to the end. This application isn't just paperwork. It's a platform. It's an opportunity to get the resources you need to write the next chapter of your community's story. So I guess the only question left is, what story of change are you going to tell?